Hey little lion friends, today I'm going to read you a story about how America became its own country, but here's a little challenge for you. There are hidden apples throughout the pages, so if you see one, shout it out. Ready? Let's begin. King George Loses the Battle, The American Revolution for Young Kids, written and illustrated by Brenda Bernacchi. King George III ruled Great Britain, and he never liked to share. He made a bunch of colonists sad, but he really did not care. He said, "Pay me extra taxes for your sugar and extra taxes for your tea. I don't care if you're poor, I only care about me, me, me." Then a group of colonists came along and told King George he was wrong. They said, "We are America and you will share. Treat everyone equal and treat everyone fair." King George said, "No, I won't listen to you," and because of that, the colonists thought of something naughty to do. They got on a boat full of extra tax tea and began to throw it all into the sea. But people can't solve problems by throwing big fits. So they had to come up with a different plan, and that's when the Continental Congress began. Benjamin Franklin, George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, and John Adams, to name a few, came together to form a crew. They wrote a petition that gave King George some new rules, but King George said, "I will not listen to this, you fools." The petition made King George extra mad, so his friend hurt some people in Massachusetts, making everyone sad. "Enough is enough," the Continental Congress agreed. "We will no longer sit here and plead. George Washington, lead us," John Adams said, and with that George Washington led. "We will shed our blood and our tears until the people of America no longer have King George to fear," George Washington yelled while up on a saddle riding off for a long, long battle. So they fought and they fought until finally they won. "King George," they said, "you are done. No more bullying from the extra mean king." Everyone celebrated and started to sing. "All men are equal, all men have their rights. Until the end, we will continue to fight." After that, the United States of America was born. From Great Britain, it was torn. And that's the story. Tell me, what would you do if you were a colonist? And what are your thoughts on King George III? I'm curious to hear what you think. Hopefully you enjoyed today's story, and until next time, stay curious about history.